A9 and A1.
The only thing that you need to know about these are that they are high-speed cameras specifically for burst frame photography, used for things like competitive sports, wildlife, racing, etc. And I'm talking about F1 level here, okay? Olympic, Nat Geo level type of camera. And just to paint you a picture, the A6000 series can typically do 11 frames per second, which is plenty enough for casuals. The A7 IV can only do 10 frames per second. The A9 Mark II can do 20 frames per second, but the A9 Mark III, 120 frames per second. 120 frames per second with up to 1 second of pre-capture. This camera is already capturing the image when you're only half pressing the shutter. You wouldn't miss the exact moment the racer crosses the finish line or a bird take flight. Literally insane. On top of that, the A9 Mark III has globo shutter, which is another phenomenal technology, but we don't have time for that today, so we'll save it for another video. And finally, the A1, the flagship model. Just remember this, if you ever only see the number 1 in any of the series number, it means it is the best of the best. And truly, this does everything incredibly well. High megapixels, high speed, amazing video specs, 51 megapixel, 30 frames per second, and 8K videos. No other bodies that we talked about in this video has this kind of spec. Came out in 2021, retails for a whopping $6,500, but you know what? I highly recommend this camera if you have the budget for it, okay? If this piques your interest in any way, I beg of you to please do some extra research because it is well worth the investment. I've been shooting with the A1 for nearly 3 years now.